Hey guys, it's the weekend. Kevin and I are hoping to get a lot done this weekend on the camper build here in the Jeep. We're working right now on this drawer area. We're hoping to get the drawers done today. They're going to be, I think, about 15 and 17 inch by 40 inch drawers that slide out. They're going to be on 500-pound slides, so I'll actually be able to sit or stand on them, and it'll actually make kind of a deck here when they're both pulled out. They're going to be locking slides, so it's going to be a busy weekend. One of the first things that Kevin's going to do this morning is cut these side pieces here a little bit shorter so that the drawer facings will overlap them just a bit. The other thing he needs to do is put a backboard along here for added support. Once we have all these pieces cut out for the back area here, we'll pull it back out, and I'm going to be putting a mold and mildew resistant primer on the underside of everything, just in case there's any condensation or something like that to worry about. I want to give it that little bit of added protection. And then I'm trying to decide which surfaces will be painted, what will be just varnished, that sort of thing, to make it look good. Also, it's going to get a trim piece that runs along all these edges to give it a cleaner look.
Alright, so today we pretty much spent the whole time just cutting pieces, sanding, priming, and getting everything ready to put together. So we got the drawer, all the pieces for the drawer boxes ready to go. We got the uprights ready to go. We got the subfloor cut and ready to go in. And now we're going to put the heavy-duty slides on the uprights. So that way when we put those in, the slides are already on and be ready to mount the drawers to when we get those built. That ain't going nowhere.
Well, we're back at it, and it's time to bring all the pieces back in.
Middle flush, and then we'll work bringing it back.
Wow, that turned out good.
Yeah, a lot better than I was hoping.
Well, it has been an entire day almost, because it's the afternoon now. We started this morning, but we started bringing everything back in, and it seemed like everything was going fine, but then we went and we put these slides on here, and then we realized we had them backwards. We had it backwards anyway, so we had to redo that. And then we started wondering about our measurements and everything, and we do now realize we're gonna have to cut one bottom drawer piece again, so we'll be doing that in a few minutes. We're really happy with how this piece has gone in. It still has to come out and be primed and everything, but it went in really nice. The template that we drew out worked well. Usually it's a lot more take it in, take it out. We got lucky, it worked well. So that's where we're at right now. We are behind, but we're gonna continue working on, we have some vents and things like that for air circulation that we need to put in this middle piece, and then we'll hopefully get back to putting the drawers together.
All right, so we started installing Cindy's drawers for underneath her platform, and this side was a little challenging because all the way in the back we couldn't get to these back slide bolts very easily, and we had to mark it, basically take the drawer out and then drill it and then put everything back in. This side is actually a little more challenging, because I can get to this side and drill everything. This side we have to mark every one of them because we can't get a drill in there to drill these out. So we just been slowly going, marking each hole and getting them lined up and drilling them, and then having to take this all back out and then put it back in. But one thing we ended up doing, I went with these blind nuts and then a 1/2 inch bolt that goes into it. So the nice thing about that is, since we have to take this out so much, if we ended up using screws, the screws would eventually just strip out and not hold. So now we can, once we get all this fitted, we'll be able to take the drawers out pretty easily and not have to worry about any of the holes stripping out or anything like that, and it'll be nice and solid. So we went with 500-pound drawer slides, locking drawer slides, and we just got them off Amazon, and Cindy can probably leave a link in the description of what we went with. But they're actually pretty nice and pretty solid slides.
We have the drawers built. They slide in really nice. Like Kevin was saying, they're locking drawers. So I stood on them earlier, and they don't go anywhere, and they seem to hold my weight fine if I want to stand on them for anything, to reach the back or just sit on like a deck, because these are going to have a top on them. I still need to put a facing on here, and I'm going to be lining the inside of the drawers with vinyl. I'm excited about the facing. I'll probably do something a little decorative with that. In this drawer I put dividers, and I may cut these down a little shorter. I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting to decide. When I start to put things in here, I'll know. Right now there's a little space left here for the tops that are going on, and this will hold a lot of my outdoor gear. It's going to hold things for cooking outside. That drawer is going to hold like my longer items. That's why I didn't put dividers in there, for things like a tent and that sort of thing. You can see I have my fridge in. We had to put it in just to kind of test fit it. I'll talk more about the fridge I chose later, and also the power bank when we get the solar installed. But yeah, it's coming along. I'm happy so far. It's been a lot slower than I anticipated. We still haven't gotten this centerpiece, all the vents cut in that we wanted to do. We're gonna work on that next, but that's gonna be in the next video. Also in the next video, we're gonna put in the platform for the bed, just this back section. And then we'll start, we gotta put boards along the back. Slowly but surely we will finish this. Until then, I will see you next time. Bye guys.